and other lovers. How are you all doing? Wow, very interesting, very powerful time at the moment. And I mean with that time, we're closing off a 30-year karma clearing. And all planets, as 30 years ago, are in the same alignment today. So that means till the equinox, we have time to release our past grievances, our past, how do you call it? When you give away your power, or people are sabotaging you, or family is sabotaging you, or the ancestral lines that did sabotage you because of their ancestral lineage. Now it's the time to get rid of all these energies, and that means the energies you can clear. These energies you can clear. So do a beautiful ritual for yourself. And I always use the burn and release with the Ho'oponopono, and then everything will dissolve itself. So, and it's very powerful. It's very powerful. I did the masculine lineage yesterday, and it was really, really something. I could tell you that. And the energies that come back, and the if you release those energies and you're calling back your soul parts that you gave away your power, wow, that's something. That's really something. So I would suggest to use this in and put it in your calendar, you know, to release this. Well, what's going on for the divine masculine? In his mind space, creation, unique expression, the flow of creation, and joyfulness. Because all the planets that are in alignment at the moment gives so much joy, gives you upgrades, and new light is coming in for the divine masculine in his mind space. So, joyful times, there is a new flow of creation that activates him. And he has a new, unique expression of expressing himself. So this is for the divine masculine's mind space. And it's going on till the equinox. So that will be till Tuesday. After Tuesday, the energies will shift, the energies will change, and it will give you another other flow. This time, and this, we're going into Aries next week, so that means the new astrology year. So, because Aries is always the new beginnings, right? So use this energy to start new projects, to start new beginnings for yourself. You know, you have already planted the seeds with Imbolc. So now you're going to see the new growth of the seeds. And then after that, you know, you see it growing, and in the summer times you harvest what you grew. So, of what you sow. So that's amazing what's going on at the moment. So let's see what's in the divine masculine's heart space, because I see the divine masculine is activating his pineal gland. by different techniques. In his heart, forgiveness. Sometimes it's hard for the divine masculine to see the bigger picture. And it's asked of him to see the bigger picture. So you forgive, and you trust, and you heal. This is for the divine masculine. In his heart space, he knows that he needs to forgive. He needs to forgive someone, he needs to forgive the ancestral line, you know, because it's not of your doing that you getting the attachments of the ancestral line with you, that you are the one that has to cut some cords, some energies, that you are the one that has to change the whole dynamics in the family, you know. Forgive other people, forgive yourself for it. So you can trust again, and you can heal. Because if you don't forgive, you're not able to trust again. And then other energies are not allowing to get into your system. You will always have this fight and flight mode, and you freeze yourself because of not able to trust, and you feel it in your body. You know, if you meet people, you know exactly when to trust them and not to trust them, because you know your whole body gives these signs. It's the red flags. Most people call them the red flags, but it's not always. It's not always that, you know. It could be some other things that are playing out also. But yeah, see the bigger picture and forgive. You know, some things are not just projected towards you, you know. Stories that people tell, it's not always has to do with you, unless you take it on, unless that you say, okay, this is about me, right? You know, then you make an assumption. So that's, and most of the time it's not even about you, you know. There are multiple things, and like my readings, there are multiple people that are synchronizing in the collective exactly the same way as you think it is with you. So then it is with you, then it is for you. If you take it on and you resonate with it, yes, take it on. If it doesn't resonate with you, and it is, then it is for someone else. But don't take it, you know, personally. This reading is not a personal reading. It's a general reading, what's going on in the collective of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So, you know, if it resonates, you can do what you want with it, but don't shoot the messenger, right? Okay. Okie dokie, let's see what's going on. How does the divine masculine see the divine feminine? Share space. Beautiful. There is telepathy, because that's so beautiful. Sometimes when the divine feminine or the divine masculine thinks about is the divine feminine or masculine, they pick up on each other, and then the messages started to flow in. There is telepathy, there is co-creation with each other, they communicate with each other, and they're honoring each other. And because all of this, they can share the space together. And when they share the space together, it's loving, it's kind, it's harmonious, it's fun, you know. It's not boring. There is always something going on. And the divine feminine holds space for the divine masculine. And the divine masculine holds space for the divine feminine. And that's how they can share the space. You know, it can be very intense. Because if you're in a twin flame journey, it can almost feel that your relationship is almost a constantly therapy session, because you're sharing the things get triggered, that will be explained to each other on a harmonious level, and the things that will see and flow and go, you know, in that space. You're holding space for the masculine, so he can go through his mother wounds, and the masculine does exactly the same thing for the divine feminine. So that it's really, really amazing how that works. But sometimes it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. But you also need to know and not to forget that that you need some joy in the process, you know. Even after that, after you have this energy exchange and holding space for each other, you need to release and you need to have some joy. Okay, so you're not only in that space of constantly triggering, communicating and mirroring each other. Okay, that's a conscious relationship. For the divine feminine, in her mind space, cosmic circles, create sacred space for yourself, embrace unlimited possibilities. So the divine feminine, the unexpected miracles are here. And that means cosmic cycles, you know, that are what you're sending out in your mind, that is what is returning to you. So prepare yourself and create a sacred space for yourself, so you can invoke all these energies that can come towards you. And you don't know what the unexpected miracles are. Only the cosmos knows. Only the universe knows. And the universe will send the threads, you know, the thin etherical threads towards you to receive the miracles in your life. And those miracles, we don't see them, but they're there, you know, and our wishes, we can put our wishes out and they're coming in. But we can't choose what's coming your way, because the universe knows exactly where you're needed and what they want from you. So that's in the mind space of the divine feminine, and the divine feminine says, okay, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. You know, this is, I asked for a dream to come true, you know, and you put it in a ceremony, and then out of the ceremony, out of the gratitude, it is coming towards you. How beautiful is that? And every month I do 2 readings on Facebook, and these readings are about rituals. So I give you a reading. In exchange, I receive a donation. I put the names of the people on my altar for the upcoming weeks. And then at the end of the month, I release all these names with all their intentions and what they want in their lives. And that is combining with their reading. So if things get stuck, it will get unstuck. If things will be released, it will be released. You know, if things needs to come towards you, it will come towards you. And I do that in a ritual. So if you're interested in that, you know, send a donation. I will put your name down, and you're going with us also here on YouTube on this video. You know, put your name down, send a donation. In the description box below is the PayPal link, and then I will take you in the ritual for the end of the end of the month. So, and this is going to happen before Tuesday. It's the first one, because then we have after that we have the new moon ceremony. But I want to do this before the equinox, okay? Or on the timeline of the equinox. So if you're interested, you know, donations are welcome. Donations are going to the temple, not for me. It's all my energy I put in is going to the temple space. So yeah, if you want to give a donation, thank you so much, and I'm very grateful for that. And let's see what is in the heart space of the Divine Feminine. You hear that wrinkling, right? The tingling. Some noise. That's Lulu. She wants to get out of her cage. She rattles the cage. Okay, unlock your gifts in the Divine Feminine's heart space. Yeah, and the Divine Masculine had this one last week. Unlock your gifts. Now it's in the heart space of the Divine Feminine. How beautiful is that? So you have sacred gifts, and these gifts you need to share. You need to share these gifts with the world. There are energy senses around you. You sense all the energies and what the energies mean and what it's enhance, you know. And the only thing is, pure love is the key. So if you do everything with love, you know, it will be bigger and bigger and bigger. And every person, and this is for the Divine Feminine. If something happens, like a separation or anything like that, you know, there is this way that you can't see and can't feel for yourself which direction you need to go. Then the universe asks you, you know, search within, because you all have a sacred gift. You all have a gift to give to humanity. And unlock those gifts. And when you unlock those gifts, everything falls back in place. And the universe can work with that. So instead of getting stuck, if you're in separation or you're not together with your twin flame, what sometimes is a distraction actually. Because can you follow your path also when you're in a relationship? Or do you throw everything out of the door and concentrate all your energy on the Divine Masculine? And that's why the Divine Masculine starts to run. If you have it about the runner and the chaser, you know, if you don't have your own thing and you can't concentrate on anything else than your Divine Masculine, then you create a runner. But as soon as you develop and as soon as you unlock your inner gifts and you say, okay, I'm going to work with these gifts because I can create something out of it, Your whole focus is going from the masculine to serving humanity, to serving the universe, to serving the collective. And then you see that those gifts will get a response from the universe, and then it will activate, and then the things will come on your path, you know. And that's how everything works. So if something happening, you need to get the focus off the divine masculine, and get the focus on yourself, and do the things that you need to do. And then everything will start in flow. And when it's coming from your heart space, from an open heart, bam, 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 the universe delivers to you. And it's beautiful. And the only one who has the key is you. So if you, maybe you're concentrating on your work, you know, but there are some unlocked unlocked gifts in your surroundings. So for instance, you're working, but you love to create, you know, you love to create, or you love to sew, or you love to paint, or, you know, and then you unlocking those gifts, and you're concentrating on those gifts, and then the door goes open because, you know, people are coming in that want to buy your painting. And isn't that amazing? So you're letting go of the concentration of just working and just your divine masculine, but you're unlocking your gifts, and maybe the ancestral gifts of your ancestors. You know, your ancestors have gifts. Maybe they tell you, okay, I have this gift and I transfer it up onto you. But that's something you need to ask. Okay? How does the divine feminine sees the divine masculine? He belongs to angelic ones. Divine healing is up on the divine masculine now. Divine grace and divine guidance. So the divine grace and guidance is coming from the angelic realm. And that's how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine. That he's an angel on this earth. You know, that he has a big heart. He's always open, you know, to go through the things he needs to do. There is healing for him coming up. It could be that he forgets to heal, that he is just busy with living, you know, instead of being. And divine feminine sees that he is an open heart, that he has potential, that he's loving, that he's kind, that he's generous, you know, and supportive towards the divine feminine, supportive towards his family. And I know it can be difficult for the divine feminine when the divine masculine has a family and has to give his attention when it's prioritized. Wow. And then it's hard for the divine feminine, or for the feminine, to let it go, because I see in some feminine, could be karmic or could be divine feminine, start to doubt about this relationship. And don't, because if you start to doubt about relationship, You have to check your own self-worth. You know, it has to do with self-love and self-worthiness. You know, if you start to compare yourself with another person, you know, then you're lacking your self-worth. And you need to work on that. It needs healing. So there are triggers that needs to be healed. Okay? So it's okay that the divine masculine has a family, that he has children, that he prioritized them. And you should know, as a feminine, that was always the case, because they're always his first priority. Okay? So it's only more attractive if a masculine does that, you know. If I see, for instance, a masculine that doesn't connect with his children, or has not a good relationship with his ex-partner, then I know it's not a good partner for me. Why? Because the circle will repeat itself if there is no healing or is no other energy going on. So I would love to have a partner in my life that is okay with his ex-partner, you know, and that then I know, okay, this is also the way he will treat me. And then you have this divine masculine in your corner, you know. So yeah, really, really, really beautiful. So let's see what's going on. What supports the divine masculine? He's a rainbow child. Rainbow child. He's unstoppable. He's a new earth builder. He's multi-talented. And there is a miraculous alchemy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So he moves, he's going through, you know, he's going. And he let nobody stops him. You know, he's just seeing, you know, the energies are playing out in the field, asking for miracles, asking for his stuff to integrate. Beautiful, really beautiful. And he knows that he's building on a new, you know, on a new world, a new earth. And that's already where he is at in his mind space. You know, this needs to be a new world. The old is not serving us anymore. Technology, everything is moving on. I need to go with that flow. Okay. What supports the divine? Oh no. What is he thinking about the relationship between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? So how does he see the relationship? He sees that his divine feminine is a blue-ray being, and the relationships is a direct divine expression. You know, that the divine moves through both of them, and the divine express itself through her into the relationship. And she builds bridges between multiple dimensions. So he sees what's going on. He sees what's happening. He sees she's building bridges. He sees that she is in this connection building bridges for him and for her, you know, and that's really amazing. This is the energy that is supportive, that the universe is supportive of both of them, because when they're together, everything flows. All the things come in alignment. Everything is chuck, and it's done. You know, the energy is completed. So and that's how the divine express itself through the divine feminine and through the divine masculine. And she is supporting him and he is supporting her in that. And that's really, really amazing, because I see they're holding that space for each other. They're mirroring each other in that space. And that's really beautiful. They're both connected with the geometry. They're both connected with the different dimensions. They're both connected with the elementals and with the other beings, whatever that may be for their highest good. So they're going through time and space, and that's really beautiful, and everything will fall into place. Okay, and that is how he sees the relationship with her. There's a lot of light, there's a lot of love, there is understanding, there is healing, there is joy, and she knows exactly what he needs, because she tunes in his needs and wants. Oh wow, this is really a big one. Wow, oops. Well, I have a whole message here. Sovereignty. Stay sovereign. Stay sovereign in what you're doing. So don't take any choice or sides, you know. Guard the dark and guard the light, you know. It's not able to interfere with the dark. Don't interfere too much with someone else. It's more like when two parties have arguments. Stay in the middle, stay grounded, and stay by your side. Don't let yourself be drawn in to the thoughts and the opinions of someone else. You know, if someone else says, oh, that person isn't a good person, you know, don't go in and go with it in that energy. Don't believe their words, because you're a different person, you have a different energy, and you relate different to other people than probably they do. So you need to be in that sovereignty to hold your own space and hold your own integrity. That's what I want. You have a right to choose, and you're immune to the hooks that other people put on you, and that's really beautiful. So that's for the divine masculine and the divine feminine within the relationship. Dove of peace. They both stay in the heart. All is well, and be at peace. And when you getting in your sovereignty, you're coming automatically in that space of peace, and stay in that heart space, and all is well, and all will be at peace. Everything else will get you out of alignment. Everything else will get distorted. Everybody wants peace, everybody wants harmony. Yeah, and there are some people that don't. They just love the drama, you know. And if you love the drama, you're out of your integrity, you're out of your sovereignty, you're out of your authenticity. So stay in that space for yourself. And that's how the divine masculine and the divine feminine relate to each other in the relationship. And they say restore. You need a time out. You need to nurture yourself, and you need to listen to the shamanic signs. Oh wow. Because I got a sign for myself. So because of all the energies that are coming in now, and it's pretty intense, you need also restoration, nurturing, and sleep. So these are the 3 cards, how the divine masculine and the divine feminine see each other also in the relationship. It's vice versa, it's both, on both sides. Okay? So, see what supports the divine feminine. What supports the divine feminine? Itchy. Ancestors are here. The elven ones. Supporting from the divine feminine. Divine creation codes. Wow, that's really amazing. You're starborn. You're an architect. A starborn architect. Wow. Devas and sacred geometry. So you're connected with the elven ones, with the fairies, with the elven realm. And you're a starborn architect, so you know exactly which, if the energies come in, what you can create for yourself and your divine masculine. But this is how it supports you. It supports you in love. It supports you in something bigger than what is going on at the moment. You receiving, and you can activate people with your divine creation codes, with your light codes. You can activate people with light language, with the things that is created from the universe. There is sacred geometry. So sacred geometry, you can decipher sacred geometry. It could be that you see sacred geometry in your dreams, that they activate you with sacred geometry. So this is the support of the divine feminine. You get this support that everything gets activated by the elven realm, by the star beings, by the elementals, and you create everything what is coming from the universe, because you can decipher the codes. You can give the codes, you can decipher the codes, and you're connected with the sacred geometry. Wow. And that will all support the divine feminine. So it could be that now when we're heading towards the equinox, and you feel already the energy building and building and building towards the new beginning, and that push, also make sure that you get enough rest, and that push will get you to new activations, new things, the key to your gifts, and all that kind of stuff. It's really, really amazing. Everything what is hidden within you, it's time to get out, to dig it up. If it's not within you, ask it from your ancestors, and they will help you to create. They will activate it in you. The star seeds will activate it within you. Okay, how does the divine feminine sees the divine masculine? Cities of light. Telos, Adama, inner earth, etheric retreats, and family of light. He needs to connect more with his family of light. More with the inner earth, going into the inner earth. Etheric retreats. So take yourself on a retreat, sitting still and asking your family of light to take you to the places that you need to be. If you need to travel to the inner earth, if you need to travel into the mountains if you need to travel, or you want to astral travel. But they say it's time to go make a retreat, not up, but in. And that's what the divine feminine sees. You know, you need to go in the earth, under the water, you know, where, and connect with your family of light. Not always in that realm, because we have that realm already pouring through us. Now it's time to get it grounded and to connect with all the realms that are is a part of our earth. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to tell us. What has the universe to tell us? Thank you. The universe says, know yourself. Know yourself, all the sides. The light side, the dark side, and the unseen light, the blind spots. Meditate who you are. The veil is lifting and everything is opening for you. So it could be, if there are blocks, you create the blocks, you create disharmony in your life, you know, meditate on it. Start to meditate and start to know yourself, who you are. Because this is for divine masculine and the divine feminine. Because now when the veil is lifting and you're opening yourself for all the codes, all the gifts, everything that's coming your way together, you know, then miracles are existing in your life. Then the miracles are coming towards you. So don't believe what other people say. Don't take it on. Because if you take it on, what other people say, most of the time it's a projection of their mind, of their thinking, of their energy, and you are not that other person. So you need to go within and question yourself, you know, is this okay? Is this, what is this feeling? And the energies will tell you exactly who you are, exactly what kind of direction you need to go. And that's what the universe tells the divine feminine and the divine masculine, you know. Close your ears for the outside, but open yourself for the universe to come in and ground it into the earth, and hold that sword, that etheric sword within you. Hold that tight, you know, because otherwise other people would say who you are, or think who they are, or have always, you know, people have always an opinion about someone else, and they label it. They label everything. People label everything. And if you know yourself, you know, you're in that sovereign energy, you're in that sovereign being, and nothing, you're not, you're immune for those hooks, you know, they can't hook into you. So that's good. As soon as people can hook into you, they can control you. And don't let anyone control you, because you're a sovereign being, you know, and you know who you are. So hopefully, and most of the time you're on a journey, and that journey differs every day. And sometimes you go with the energies, sometimes you're not, and sometimes you're stable, and sometimes you're not, because all the things that influence your life are coming from the outside. And you need to discover for yourself, am I in alignment with that? Okay, let's see 2 cards for one for the divine masculine, one for the divine feminine. The gateway cards, I think. Gateway of light activation cards. Okay, for the divine masculine, 1 card for the divine feminine. Beautiful, beautiful. So 1 card for the divine masculine, okay. 1 card for the divine feminine. It's too much. One card. That's too much, guys. I want 1 card. Thank you. Okay, for the divine masculine, Stargate hearts. Wow, beautiful. Your heart chakra is opening, unblocking, and feel the generosity that's in your heart space. And that's beautiful, really beautiful. So the heart chakra is opening, you're unblocking your heart, and generosity is coming towards you. Wow, really amazing, beautiful card. And then the Lover's card, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. You know, even if you think, oh yeah, but you know, I don't like this and this and this and this and this about your partner, you know, maybe it's because they show you who you are. Maybe they show you that you are that mirror. You know, maybe they mirror you. You know, what's in them, it's in you. So work on yourself. Try to change that behavior and work on that partnership. Because there is no partnership if you don't work on it, you know. If you have a feeling that you're neglecting someone, or that you're neglecting a relationship, a friendship, a mother of your children, you know, then you need to step up and fix that partnership and fix that relationship. Okay? For the divine feminine, karmic board clearing. Wow. Energetically clearing, rewrite your story and live your truth. Well, exactly, divine feminine, woohoo, go for it. Because that's exactly what I said, right? In this whole reading, it's the karmic clearing of 30 years. You know, it's energetically rewrite the story and live your truth. And that's what is needed. And that's this card. It's my whole, it's the confirmation of my whole reading now. Beautiful, thank you so much. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a bigger level of commitment. Wow, beautiful. So your love life, divine feminine, is ascending to a bigger level of commitment. And if you release, and divine feminine knows, most of us know when you release, something new will come in. And this is the right time, okay, to do it. So if you're thinking about a beloved in your life and you know things are stuck and things are not going your way, then this is the time to do it and to release it, okay? Well, thank you very much. If you want to make a donation, write your name down in the chat box so I can read it back. I will take you in the rituals, and I see you next time. Okay? Bye bye.